3 months, these men will divide it all without a single African voice present, no kings, no queens, no representatives, no consent, just pens, rulers, and ambition. This is the story of how Africa was carved up like a cake at a dinner party. This is the story of the Berlin Conference, the meeting that changed the fate of an entire continent. And what happened in that room would echo for more than a century. To understand what was stolen, we first need to understand what existed. In the 1870s and early 1880s, Africa was not a blank slate. It was not a dark continent waiting to be discovered. That myth was a European invention, a convenient lie that justified what came next. Africa in the 19th century was a mosaic of empires, kingdoms, chiefdoms, and city-states. But Europe didn't see empires. Europe saw opportunity. And Africa had all of it. But Europeans didn't control the interior. African kingdoms did. Notice who wasn't invited. Africa. Not a single African king, queen, diplomat, or representative was present. Not the Ashanti, not the Zulu, not the Ethiopians, no one. Europe was about to decide the fate of a continent without the people who lived there. African kingdoms resisted fiercely, but the technological gap was overwhelming. European armies had machine guns, artillery, and steamships. African armies, no matter how brave or disciplined, were at a disadvantage. Here's something you won't hear in most history books. Africans fought back. The narrative that Africa was passively colonized is a lie. Across the continent, Africans resisted militarily, politically, and culturally. Ethiopia. In 1896, Emperor Menelik II led Ethiopian forces to a stunning victory over Italy at the Battle of Adwa. It was the only time an African nation decisively defeated a European colonial army. Ethiopia remained independent, and Adwa became a symbol of African resistance worldwide. Africa is not defined by colonization. Despite everything, the exploitation, the violence, the artificial borders, Africa has survived. And in many ways, Africa is thriving. African economies are among the fastest growing in the world. African artists, musicians, and filmmakers are shaping global culture. African scientists, engineers, and entrepreneurs are driving innovation. And Africans are reclaiming their history.